mediators. This again is another question where you should just appreciate some of the answers, but it's not necessary. I am just going to skip it, but I will send the answers. But it's not necessary because you're just cramming. There are tables which I have, which you just try to cram out. Then number 17, another important thing concerning antibodies, they direct enhancement of phagocytosis. Right, this is true. Antibodies, right? Let me show you here. These are the nuggets which are very important. They are very, very, very important. These ones, they are very, very important. Do I have it in this slide? Is it in this slide? Where's the other one? Up. Yeah. So A is true. Then IgG activates the complement system. Right. So the complement system is another set of the immune system which, alongside antibodies and the immune system, helps in the fighting of what? Diseases. So you should just appreciate that there is this antibody called IgG, right? So this IgG is actually not an activator of the complement system. It is the IgA, if I'm not mistaken. It's the IgA. But just go and confirm these two. But they are not necessary though. But you should just appreciate the fact that antibodies can activate the complement system. Then antibodies help natural killer cells, right, to kill infected cells. This is true. Natural killer cells, right, which forms the part of the like the first line of defense, right? Natural killers, like the first line. They are not adaptive, they are just there. You are born with them and they are not adapted, so they just help. The antibodies just help the natural killer cells to kill infected cells. Then E again, enzyme antibodies can directly neutralize bacterial toxins. This is true. I think you saw it here. Where is it? Yeah, there, you saw it there. Alright, then number 18, we're almost done, up to number 20. 18, the following cells are involved in eliminating viruses. So number 18, T helper cells. This is true. If you learn about the HIV virus, you learn that there are type of cells called CD4 cells. I think there's someone who has a question. You have a question, Kuda? Hello, do you have a question? Yeah, someone has a question. Comborero. Yes, you can ask the question so that we can move. By 10, we want to be done. Yeah. Let's go. Comborero. Yes, let's go, Comborero. Let's go. Give us the question. Comborero, do you have a question or it's just some error? Yes. Yes, I contribute, say. Mm, mm. Okay. Thank you, sir. Yes, that's true. Thank you so much, sir. So you heard from Comborero, guys. So IgG and IgM, they are the ones which help in the activation of the complement system. Then IgA becomes false. So thank you, Mr. Comborero. Yes, can you? Yeah, can Can you mute your phone? Yeah, thank you so much. So thank you, Mr. Comborero, for clarifying that. Yeah, thank you so much. Then we move, right? We're now on number 18. The following cells are involved in eliminating virus. T helper cells. This is true. I just appreciate, guys, these things. The detail is too much, but for people who are doing physiology just for a year, some things you just appreciate. But now when you do the pharmacological side, you begin to kind of understand more. Then B cells, this is also true, right? Then C, cytotoxic cells, this is true. Then D, natural killer cells is true. Neutrophils is the only false. Appreciate, because the other cells are involved are in eliminating viruses. Just appreciate, guys. Then number 19 is the one which should understand. Most questions they ask about blood grouping, so you can also check out our video on blood grouping. I'll set the link. It explains it simply, right? So concerning blood groups, group A has antibodies. You're saying group A has anti-B antibodies. So this one is true, right? Let me explain. We're saying group A, right? Group A has is an antigen. Okay, could you please do the same for histology, because Thursday paka pachafamu histology. All right, let's see. You are doing what? Basic histology in embryology. Let's see how I can talk to some of my guys, so that we also kind of, yeah, so that I don't get overstrained. Okay. All right, so blood group A. All right, we're saying that in blood group A we have, on the red blood cell, it has antigens which shows that it is blood group what? A. So these antigens that show that it is blood group A helps the immune system not to attack the red blood cell, because it knows that this is blood group what? A. But now the blood now, the immune system forms antibodies against B, because they're saying that we know A but we do not know B, so B is foreign to us, so they form anti what? B. The same for group B. B forms anti A, because they're saying we know B but we do not know what? A. Then in blood group O, right, we don't have any antigen on O, right? It has no antigens on O. So blood group O forms, it only knows blood group O, only knows blood group O. It doesn't know anything else. So it forms anti-A and anti-B. Then D now, blood group AB has no antibodies. This is true. Why? Because we're saying we have only antibodies B and A. And blood group AB knows everyone. It knows A and it knows B. So why does it need antibodies? There's no reason, right? Then number E, majority of people are rhesus positive. This is true. That's why we see that there are always complications when there is a mother who has a rhesus negative baby. Then the last question now. Concerning cell surface markers and receptors, major histocompatibility class A can be recognized by cytotoxic T cells, right? So this is true. MHC1 is on all of your cells in your body, all of your cells. So now the cytotoxic T cell should know that this MHC1 is yours, so it recognizes, no, this one is my friend, it's not my enemy. Then MHC2 now is found on your immune cells. MHC1 on every cell in your body, including the red blood cells, the platelets, no, not platelets, red blood cells, muscle cells, and so on. But the MHC2 is found on immune cells only. So B becomes true also. Then C, MHC1 class are found on surfaces of CD4 cells. I said this, right? This is true. Then HIV infects CD4 cells. This is true. CD4 cells or CD4 positive cells are your T helper cells. They're infected by what? By HIV. That's why one has an immunocompromised state. Why? Because we are saying that CD4 cells or helper T cells help the whole immune system to function. So if we kill those ones, we kill the immune system. Then E, SARS-CoV-2 or the COVID virus, right, infects cells with the angiotensin converting enzyme 2 receptor. This is true. The mechanism is complicated, but just know that the SARS-CoV-2 works against this receptor. Because I was just saying that this receptor causes vasoconstriction of blood vessels, right? So whenever we have vasoconstriction of blood vessels, we result in low blood to specific organs. So now the COVID virus targeted our lungs, right? So it resulted in respiratory problems in terms of breathing, because we have low oxygen going to the what, to supply the lung. So I think that's all, guys. Any questions before we wrap up for the day? Any questions? Or we are now okay? Any questions, guys? Okay, there are no questions. All right. If there are no questions, thank you, guys, and all the best. I'll send the slides, and make sure to check our channel, right, and subscribe, maybe like and share. I'll send the slides.